She is worth nothing, let her sit and eat. With the servants, my brother's wife. Said with contempt, either. My name is Huxley, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Let me tell you a story about how I learned that invisibility can be a powerful tool. Let her eat with the servants, my brother's wife sneered. The words didn't hurt. They just landed sharp and final like a closing bank vault. My parents sat frozen. Not a word to defend me, not even a glance. I smirked and reached for my phone. One text, cancel the deal. $25 million vanished in an instant. My brother staggered. My mother's face went pale. The bride's eyes widened, her painted smile cracking. I stood, straightened my dress, and walked out. The sound of their world shattering was left behind me. Backstory. They used to call me the quiet one, the child they didn't notice. When we were kids, my brother got the inheritance promises, the praise, the center stage. I got polite smiles and side comments. But I learned early that the ignored child is the one who listens best, the one who memorizes every weakness, every secret. When he got engaged, I played the supportive sister. I smiled, congratulated, and even offered to help with the wedding. Jessica hugged me once, her perfumed arms pressing in tight, her smile too sharp. That was the first time I felt it, the calculation in her eyes. Not love, but acquisition. I told myself it didn't matter until I heard her say it. She doesn't deserve anything. Let her eat with the servants. She thought I was out of earshot. She was wrong. The shift. I didn't get angry. I didn't cry. I sat in my room that night and made a list. My brother's weaknesses, my parents' dependencies, their finances, their fragile reputation, and the deal, oh, the deal, the one everyone in the family was counting on. 25 million wired into my brother's company through me, a partnership secured by my quiet presence. I was the one holding the strings. They never realized it. The betrayal unveiled. The months leading up to the wedding were a steady progression in silence. I watched and I listened. Jessica dropped little insults whenever she thought no one was looking. My parents ignored them, too afraid of losing her family's name. My brother, he just laughed. Told me I was too sensitive. That was the moment I knew. They had chosen their side, so I chose mine. The plan, it was simple, really. They had placed their future on me, assuming I would never bite the hand that once fed me scraps. I played along. I signed preliminary agreements, attended meetings, smiled when my father praised my loyalty. They didn't notice the iron will behind my calm demeanor. Behind closed doors, I prepared for the final strike. I made sure the cancellation clause was unbreakable. One text from me and the deal was gone. No penalties, no recovery, just dust. The wedding day, the ballroom, glittered with chandeliers and champagne flutes. Laughter echoed off the crystal. But beneath it all, I heard the ticking clock. When her insult finally fell, she doesn't deserve anything. Let her eat with the servants. It wasn't just cruelty anymore. It was my trigger, the final go-ahead. I reached for my phone, typed 3 words. Sent. The outcome was instant. My brother's phone buzzed. He looked down, frowning. His lips moved as he read the notification. Then his knees buckled. What? He whispered. My mother leaned over, panic already rising. My father's face twisted, searching mine. He knew. He knew everything. I stood as calm as steel. My brother's bride blinked at me, her perfect world cracking before it had even begun. You, she started, but her voice broke. I didn't give them the satisfaction of an explanation. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't gloat. I just walked. My heels on the marble were louder than their gasps. Behind me, chaos erupted. Resolution. They lost the deal. The company went under within weeks. Investors pulled out. My brother, once the golden child, stood with hollow eyes in meetings, unable to explain how the family's fortune had vanished through his fingers. My parents tried to contact me, of course. Please, apologies, then attempts at reconciliation. I answered none of them. Her, though, the bride Jessica, she lasted 3 months before the marriage collapsed. She had married a man with wealth and found herself tied to a man with debt. She left with nothing but her jewelry, the kind she couldn't pawn quickly enough. As for me, I didn't need to celebrate. The satisfaction wasn't in their ruin. It was in the silence that followed the quiet, where their voices no longer reached me. They had written me off as invisible. And useless, but invisibility is the sharpest blade. I don't regret it. Not a single second. Because the moment she snarled those words, she doesn't deserve anything, I understood the truth. They never thought I deserved my place at the table, so I burned the table. Don't forget to hit subscribe and support. Home Exposed for more amazing stories.